Hi, I'm Anabella Wewer, and this is Mosaic Arts Online. In this online course, we will be exploring how to use the hammer and hardy in depth. We will look at positioning, ergonomics, and mechanics of cutting and achieving perfect cuts in a variety of materials. We're going to study the classical Andamento rules and then how to apply them to modern mosaics. We're going to use drawing as a method to further understand Andamento and to explore different kinds of applications of the Andamento by studying different artists and using drawing to really hone in on spacing, proportion, materials, etc. We're also going to spend some time exploring a little bit of color gradations in the different materials, and we're going to do so by using both man-made materials, stone, glass, etc.
Hi, Anabella.
Hi, Tammy.
Thank you so much for coming to Mosaic Arts Online and creating this incredible course for these students. I think they are in for a treat and learning some really classical rules, and as you do it with the modern mosaics. It's just amazing. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you so much. Thanks for hosting me.
Absolutely. Quickly give me just how did you get started in mosaics sort of answer? Well, if such a thing exists.
The abridged version is that I was out chaperoning my son's choral trip to Italy, and outside of the Vatican I saw someone making a micro mosaic and I fell in love.
It's all it takes, right? You
and
were
then
hooked.
It came, then somebody said, oh, you can't go straight to that, you have to learn bigger to really understand actually Andamento and all of that, and there it is.
That's very abridged, but it tells me a lot. And so what I do know about Anabella is that she does speak 4 languages. One of them is Italian, and she has spent time in Italy and other parts of Europe and the world studying mosaics, and it does show in your work. So what you can tell me a little bit more about this online course that the students are going to get that we did just go over in the intro, but expand a little bit more on this is not a project online course.
No.
This is really about the very fundamental rules of creating mosaics when you want to follow Andamento.
Yeah, we are spending a lot of time really on the details of how to get cuts and what affects the cuts and what maybe gets you frustrated and then how to fix it. We look a lot about the rules and then how to break them and how to modify them and still keep perfect Andamento in very, very modern work. I spend a lot of time talking about the materials and their reflective qualities and the texture and how all of that really affects the design. And my favorite thing is gradations, and we go a little bit into that. And I use my work and some work of my favorite artists to sort of drive in those points.
Yeah. I mean, amazing to learn from the viewpoint that the camera is taking on this course, all the way from the hammer and the hardy, that it is amazing what you're able to see through the camera's eyes and how the students are going to be able to refer back to it over and over again. And if they didn't catch it the first time, they may catch it the second time or wait 6 months and go back to it. So this becomes, I believe, this online course, a tool in their toolbox of mosaics for everything from proper hammer and hardy to drawing and how they can learn the beginner of that, the color gradation and the Andamento. So it really is an amazing course for people to take all that information and go with.
So when I'm teaching, I'm often telling the students, step back, just remember what we learned before, breathe, all of these things. But sometimes when you're working, you get sort of into what you're doing and you get tense and things get confusing. So I think it's great that they can come back and sort of remind themselves of what the rules are or what could be affecting their cuts and whatever over and over, and then go for it.
That's awesome. So whether you've taken a course like this on in person, this is also great to have just as a refresher as an online course.
When you're not there to say it over and over again, then the video is there.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming to Mosaic
you.
Arts Online. I see another video in your future down the line.
Okay. Thank you.